My sister stole my fiancé, so I became her husband's boss without her knowing. I watched her walk down the aisle in my wedding dress, hand in hand with the man I was supposed to marry, and no one in my family even looked at me. They acted like I was invisible, like I didn't exist. But that was 3 years ago. Now, she works in the marketing department of a company I secretly own. And her husband? He reports directly to me. Let me tell you how I got here. How I went from being the discarded sister, the forgotten daughter, the humiliated ex-fiancée, to the person who signs their paychecks. The road wasn't easy, Dot. It was paved with betrayal, silence, and nights spent crying into a pillow, questioning my worth. But it also led to the most powerful version of myself I never knew existed. 3 years ago, I was engaged to a man named Daniel. He was charming, successful, and everyone in my family adored him, especially my younger sister, Mia. She always had a way of stealing attention. The pretty one, the fun one, the favorite. But I never thought she'd steal him. 2 months before our wedding, Daniel started acting strange. Distant, cold. He stopped making eye contact. He missed planning meetings. He stopped caring about details I had been dreaming of since I was a little girl. And then, out of nowhere, he called it off. No explanation. No closure. Just, I can't do this. My family barely blinked. My mother even said, maybe it's for the best. My father shrugged, saying maybe he wasn't the one. A week later, Mia moved back home for a break from work. I didn't put it together at first. But then came the whispers, the late-night phone calls, the way she avoided my eyes, the way Daniel lingered around longer than he needed to when visiting my parents. One night, I walked into the kitchen and found them laughing together, her hand on his arm, him smiling in a way he hadn't smiled around me in months. I confronted them. They didn't even deny it. We didn't plan it, she said. It just happened, he said. My parents told me not to make a scene. Love is complicated, my mom said. Be the bigger person, my dad added. So I packed a bag, and I left. I didn't say goodbye. I didn't leave a note. I disappeared. I moved across the country, changed my number, started over. I legally changed my name, dropped contact with everyone, and poured myself into work. I found a tiny apartment in a city where nobody knew my name. I got a part-time job at a cafe, working mornings, while coding and researching at night. A small startup idea that I'd been sitting on for years. Digital branding for small businesses. Turns out, I was good at it. Really good. I had the kind of vision that clients remembered. I built sleek branding kits and clever copywriting campaigns. Word spread. Within 2 years, my company had scaled to a multi-million-dollar marketing firm. We acquired 2 smaller agencies. One of them happened to employ a Mia Reynolds in their mid-tier marketing team. I knew that name. I clicked on the employee file. There she was. My sister. Same blonde hair. Same bright smile. Working under a fake name, but not fake enough. And guess who the agency's new account executive was? Daniel. They weren't married yet, but they were engaged. The irony burned. I could have fired them both on the spot, but I didn't. I had a better idea. I promoted Mia to a special cross-agency team, working on one of our dummy projects. It didn't exist. She worked late hours, stressed over fake deadlines, and got reprimanded over fictional feedback. Daniel was offered a lead role under a pseudonym division we controlled. He thought he was climbing. Really, he was circling. I assigned both of them just enough confusion and chaos to keep them second-guessing their success. They thought they were important. They thought they were advancing. They had no idea they were pawns on a chessboard I built. Months passed. I watched them from behind the curtain. Every performance review went through me. Every salary adjustment. Every complaint Mia filed about her unreasonable manager. I signed it, I even read her Slack messages, her emails, her petty complaints, her anxieties. I saw the panic build. Eventually, the company announced a merger. New leadership would be stepping in. We scheduled a department-wide introduction call. Their faces popped up on the screen, and then mine did. Mia went pale. Daniel choked. I smiled. Hi, everyone. I'm the founder and CEO of this firm. Some of you know me. Some of you used to. Silence. I let it hang in the air. Then I began the meeting. They stayed on the call. They didn't leave. Not yet. I finished my speech, outlined new goals, praised the team's hard work, but the tension never left Mia's eyes. She knew. She remembered. A week later, Mia requested a one-on-one. She came into the office, eyes red, voice shaking. Why are you doing this? She asked. Doing what? I replied. This, revenge. I looked her dead in the eye. I gave you a job. A good one? You knew it was me. I know a lot of things, Mia. I know how you wore my wedding dress. I know how you laughed at me behind closed doors. I know how you watched me break. She started crying. I didn't mean to hurt you, but you did. It wasn't planned. You had a choice every day, and you chose you. She tried to apologize again, but the words rang hollow. She wasn't sorry. She was just caught. Daniel emailed me his resignation a few days later. No goodbye. No explanation. Just silence. Mia still works here. She's quiet now, focused, respectful. She doesn't smile as much. She avoids eye contact. She works late and doesn't complain. I don't speak to her unless it's work-related. I don't need to. She knows who I am. She knows what she did. And every payday, she sees my name on her deposit. Every bonus, every raise, every performance review, signed by me. She lives in the shadow she helped cast. They say revenge is best served cold. I say it's best served as direct deposit and with interest.